Champs 2021 is only a day away, and we have some predictions to make today. Welcome to the video. I am your hostess with the mostest, whatever you want to say. I am Sketchy CP. Yeah, Champs is right around the corner. It is tomorrow. I am super excited for a LAN championship week and weekend. Let's freaking go! Are you excited as I am? You better be. If not, it's probably YouTube's fault that you don't know about it. So yeah. We're just gonna make some predictions. We're gonna go through the Pick'ems bracket, and I'm gonna talk about the matches a little bit. Who I think is gonna win, who's gonna lose. Obviously, there's gotta be a loser. What the frick am I talking about? So let's just get into it. So let's go to here, and here we are. Okay, and at 12 Pacific time, which is 2 my time, 3 in the east, whatever what time it is in the mountains that day, Minnesota Rokkr versus Dallas Empire. I think Minnesota Rokkr is probably going to win this because they have been the better team when it comes to playing on LAN, and they're still going to be hot from their major win. They're going to be a favorite finally. That's cool to say. So we're going to go Rokkr 3-2 over Dallas. I think Rokkr is going to be able to win both the S&Ds and take a respawn off of Dallas. Then we're going to move the Optic Chicago, my team. Minnesota Rokkr is my team too, but Optic Chicago is my team. So we're going to say 3-1 for Optic. I'm going to say that because Clayster is just coming back into the lineup now. He wasn't there like for the last month and a half. He wasn't at the last major, so he hasn't get the reps in as much recently. And I think right now Optic is probably the better team. They had a pretty strong third place finish in the last major. They finished third place pretty much almost in every major except for one. And even though Envoy and Scumpy did get tested positive for COVID, and they're good to go now, I don't think that probably affected the scrims too much. Now we're going to move down here. Dallas Empire at LA Thieves. There's just too much talent on Dallas right now that I think they would lose to LA. LA now is getting better, but I still think they're a little far behind Dallas. And Dallas is the defending champions, and there's no way they're going to go out losing both matches in a row. It's just not going to happen. So we'll go 3-1 Dallas. Then we'll go up to New York and Florida Mutineers. When Florida is hot, they are hot. I can't exactly remember where they finished last major. I honestly don't know. I know New York didn't do that great. So I think New York will probably put up a fight because I know they're not going to want to go home. So we'll go 2-3 to Florida. All right, awesome. Okay, cool. On we go. So the next matches will go up to Toronto Ultra versus the Minnesota Rokkr. I think this is where Toronto is going to want to get their revenge. It depends if they're going to be too rocked or shook or not. I'm not really sure, man. This is going to be a hard one for me to pick because I love Minnesota. Minnesota's like one of my top 2 favorite teams right now. Damn, it's hard to pick again. Man, this is a hard one. My original pick was Toronto, but now that I think of it, I think I'll go 3-1 Rokkr. That's a shocker to me. And then we got Optic versus FaZe. FaZe, for the most part of the year online, has had Optic's number. Optic was able to beat him one time. FaZe has been struggling recently. I want to give this to Chicago, but I just can't do it right now. I still think FaZe is too good of a team. I know a lot they were playing a lot on their individual talent, but I think that's not working for them anymore, especially on LAN. But I still think they are going to be able to beat Optic, but I think it's going to be pretty competitive. So we'll go 3-2 for Atlanta. Down here we got Optic versus Empire. I don't see Optic losing to Dallas on LAN with a crowd. It's not going to happen. Scumpy and Formula are going to be way too hyped. Dashy is always frying. Envoy is going to be looking good coming off the FaZe loss. So we'll go 3-1 to mirror what happened in the last major. And then we got Toronto versus Florida. I think this is going to be pretty simple. I think Toronto is going to bounce back from their Rokkr loss and be able to kind of pretty much dominate Florida. So I think this is going to be one of the few 3-0s this tournament. So we'll go 3-0 for Toronto. And then here we got the winners finals. Which one comes first? Okay, yeah, winners finals. Atlanta versus Rocker. I think this is where Atlanta's going to really show up and show why they are the best team in the league. I don't think it's going to be that competitive. I think FaZe is going to be ready to go after coming off of beating Optic the day before. So we'll go 3-1 to Rocker. And this is where it's going to be hard for me. This is going to be difficult. Ah, man. I want Optic to win so bad, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it versus Toronto. I think Toronto right now is the better team, but I might just say screw it. I think Optic is just going to be so hype, being at champs, playing in front of the crowd. I just don't see them underperforming right now, especially with the huge crowd that they're going to have. I think it's going to be about 3,500, even though it's not too huge. I think they're going to be pretty gassed up, and I think they're really going to lock down. And I'm thinking they're going to win this one. I think Optic will pretty much take 2 of the first respawns and then clutch up in the last S&D. So we're going to go 3-2 for Optic. I made a bracket before this, and I'm just kind of rethinking things now. So originally I had Minnesota going against Optic in elimination round 3, but I changed things up a little bit. I guess I'm just getting a little bit too hyped right now for Optic, even though I know they might let me down. Whatever. Then we got Minnesota Rocker versus Optic, and this is the one that's going to tug at my heartstrings because I don't want there to be a loser. I just want them to both win and be happy. Just kidding. Somebody's got to lose. And I think Optic could beat Rocker. They played once on LAN before, and Optic played very well against them. And even with more reps now, I think Optic can beat Rocker 3-1. But this could be very easily going the other way. I could see Rocker winning this, but I'm going to say Optic. So here we go. What we got in the championship round, we have Atlanta FaZe versus Optic Chicago. I want Optic to win so bad, like I said before, but I just don't think they quite have the longevity to beat FaZe in a best-of-9 series. That's insane. That's such a long series, and I just think FaZe would be able to hold up more over time, and plus Optic will be playing quite a bit. And then, I don't know, they're going to be having a good Saturday run, but I think when it comes to championship Sunday, they're going to fall just a bit short. So we're going to say 5-3 for Atlanta FaZe. Shocker. I know. It'd be awesome if Chicago wins, because that would be really, really cool to see, but I just don't see it happening in front of all the fans. I think they're going to put on a good show, but it's just not going to quite be there for them. And Atlanta took second last year at champs, and 3 out of the 5 members are on the team. And Arcides is on his way to being a GOAT because he has 2 chips already. This could be number 3 coming back with him. So I think they're just going to have that motivation to win even more over Optic. So that is my predictions. Disagree, agree, do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want. I'm going to start streaming a little bit more and get sketched out with me when that happens. So